So I think there'll be significant negative consequences once it becomes clear that Ukraine has been a failure, which it has been. This is a myth that's been created in the West to generate support for continuing to aid Ukraine. The fact is, in the United States, and even in Europe, but especially in the United States, a lot of people have come to the conclusion that supporting Ukraine in this war is pointless, if not counterproductive. And the Biden administration is having a huge problem getting this aid for Ukraine through Congress. So what the United States and its European allies, and of course this includes the Netherlands, is doing is engaging in threat inflation. And they're making an argument that the Russians are the second coming of the Soviet Union or the second coming of Nazi Germany. And if we don't stop them in Ukraine, they're pretty soon going to be conquering all of Eastern Europe. Then they'll conquer Central and Western Europe. And before you know it, they'll be on the beaches at Dunkirk. And this will be the end of the world. This is nonsense. The Russians don't have the military capability or the interest in even conquering all of Ukraine. It's just very important to understand that. People talk about the Russians conquering countries beyond Ukraine. There's no evidence that the Russians are interested in conquering all of Ukraine. And when people talk about secret intelligence, I've been in this business long enough to know that if there were intelligence that showed the Russians were interested in conquering countries in Eastern Europe or in Western Europe, real intelligence, that it would have been leaked by now. It hasn't been leaked by now, and we don't see any evidence of it because it doesn't exist. Russia is not powerful enough to become a hegemon. Look, every country in an ideal world would like to be a hegemon. Every country would like to be in a situation similar to the one that the United States is in the Western Hemisphere. The United States is a regional hegemon in the Western Hemisphere. We are so powerful that no country in the Western Hemisphere would ever think about attacking us. That's the ideal situation. The Netherlands wishes it could be in that position. Poland wishes it could be in that position. And I believe Russia wishes it could be in that position. But none of those states have the capability to be a regional hegemon. So Russia is not going to try to conquer territory in Europe to become a regional hegemon because it doesn't have the capability. Now, you talk about the possibility it may attack a country in, let's say, a small country in Eastern Europe, one of the Baltic states. The problem here is the Baltic states are in NATO.